The country of Wales may be small, but it packs a big punch when it comes to rugby, castles, sheep, music, notably Tom Jones and Shirley Bassey, and famous actors like Richard Burton, Sir Anthony Hopkins, Timothy Dalton and Catherine Zeta-Jones. The Welsh community in Bangkok is understandably proud of its heritage. Named after the patron saint of Wales, the annual St David's Society charity ball was founded way back in 1976, so it was time to celebrate its 40th anniversary in style at Bangkok's Amari Watergate Hotel Ballroom. MC, former Welsh rugby star Mike "Spiky" Watkins, kept the audience entertained, as did some tasty Welsh treats on the table. But the highlight of the night was the Hong Kong Welsh male voice choir, who had made their 33rd consecutive visit to Bangkok for the event. Well, Simon and Nigel have come all the way from Hong Kong for the special event tonight, and welcome.
Thank you very much.
Now, tell me a little bit about the choir.
So the Hong Kong Welsh Male Voice Choir has been going since 1978.
Yes.
We've been coming to Bangkok this is our 34th time of coming to Bangkok.
I don't think you were here all 34 times, though, were you?
I wasn't, no. I'm a relative newcomer, so I've been living in Hong Kong for 5 years, and I've been singing with the choir during that time. But we're delighted to be here this evening to help celebrate the 40th anniversary of the St David's Society.
Now, you've been in Hong Kong for many years, too, haven't you?
I've been in Hong Kong 28 years, but I haven't been a member of the choir all that time, but this is my 14th visit to Bangkok with the choir. Fantastic.
Now, why is it that there are so many beautiful voices from Wales? Tom Jones being one good example.
Yes, and Tom Jones is touring this area, I think, in a month or so's time. I think it's something to do with the valleys and the romance and the culture, really, that just infuses everything and means that people want to sing and just love to sing.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Born in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up into the skies and see.
Sponsors and guests dug deep, and the charities supported on the night were Barn Gerda, a children's charity that provides homes and care for HIV-affected orphans. The Sang Sawan Foundation, which helps children with mental, physical, emotional and learning disabilities. Sanook Nursery, a daycare centre for children of construction workers. And the Gift of Happiness Foundation, which helps poor families throughout Thailand.
Being a 40th anniversary, the committee and I felt very strongly that we wanted to promote the charities at a much higher level than we normally do. We've got representatives here as our guests this evening.
All of them doing amazing work with children here in Thailand.
Absolutely. We've been talking to them, and we've been active with them and seen the work that they've done, and we needed to do that really to make sure that they were that we had an affinity with them in that sense.
I'm the founder and director of the Gift of Happiness Foundation, which is a Thai registered charity. We have full proper registration and so on, and we serve about 1,000 children every month, mainly up in the north of Thailand around the Thai-Burma border. A lot of migrant children, but Thai children as well, Thai government schools and things. And tonight we're just trying to raise our profile a little bit with our our banner and flyers and whatever. And St David's Society are actually going to give us part of what they raise tonight as a donation as well. So that's great. Yeah.
We have a daycare centre in Bangkok at the moment, so we're expanding. I'm trying to slow down and close my eyes, because otherwise I'd be 48 hours a day. But we're doing as much as we can and still carrying on and on and on for whatever problems or things that happen.
Besides beautiful voices, Wales is also known for its unpronounceable language. In fact, only 21% of the entire population of Wales can speak the native language. And with words like this to deal with, it's not hard to see why. Of course, in a room full of Welshmen and women, along with a few other nationalities, it was essential I find out how many could actually speak the native tongue-tiers. I began with the US ambassador to Thailand, who actually has a Welsh name and ancestry.
My grandfather was born in Wales, came to America, and I'm the result of that. So I'm about half Welsh. I've got some Scots in there and German and English, but about half Welsh. Yes.
And how's your mastery of the Welsh language?
My mastery of the Welsh language is quite minimal. I know Eisteddfod. I know what the Eisteddfod is, the wonderful festival, and I can sort of say Gymru am byth, which is Wales forever, I think, and that's about it.
Well, I got a curly one for you here. Okay. How about this one?
Uh-huh.
This one. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, there's no vowels in that one. So.
Right. In Sybil. Is that it? Help me. Do you know? I have no idea.
Not quite.
I know. What does it mean? What does it mean?
It's actually a town in Wales.
Aha. This is one of the shorter names.
It's a shorter one. I do have the long curly one, but I didn't want to do that.
No, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
This one is pronounced Unisable.
Unisable.
Very obvious, yes?
I love it.
And as for the next few words, well, it was pretty much downhill from there. If I test you on a Welsh word, how are you going to go?
Probably 100%, yeah.
Okay, so here we've got one. We've got this is, okay, we're going to give this a go.
Okay.
What do you reckon this is?
Easy. So easy, yeah. Yabba dabba doo.
Well, that works for me.
There we go.
I would like to know, can you actually speak any words of Welsh? Because
Welsh.
I'd be very impressed if you could do that too.
I certainly can't do the name of that town, whatever it's called.
No, I've got one here for you. Okay, this is it here. So, what do you reckon?
Well, this will be interesting because I'm dyslexic, so oh, no idea. Yan Sabal.
Oh, yeah, it's close enough. It's close enough. There's no vowels, so I think you did very well with that one. Well, Beaumont Foundation is one of the sponsors here tonight, and Tim, I didn't think you're Welsh, though, are you?
Definitely not.
But it's a very good cause to be involved with tonight, isn't it? It's a great event.
Indeed it is, yes, and as it always is. And we're very pleased to be able to sponsor, and it's all going to a very good cause.
No, I'm going to test you here because I got a couple of Welsh words, and I'm going to test you on this one here, number 2. And what do you think? What do you think that is?
I now know why I never understand what they're talking about.
Well, there are no vowels in there, so you're going to hazard a guess what this one is. You want to give that a go?
I would have no idea.
So welcome to the St David's Ball. Obviously, you're not Welsh yourself, but it's good to be part of the community, the whole British community, yes?
That's right. I mean, I think the strength of the UK is that we have all four nations there together, and it's a fantastic organisation that St David's Society have done today to mark the 40th anniversary, and that they've invited all the heads of the loyal societies here in Bangkok, and together with my colleague Glyn Davis, who himself has some very distinguished Welsh ancestry.
Now, what's the best thing about Wales, do you think?
Well, I think there's quite a few good things about Wales. I mean, you look at the rugby, you look at some of the football players. Wales have got a very good football team now with Gareth Bale, Aaron Ramsey. You look at the cultural heritage, we've got the Welsh male voice choir here. So a lot of special history associated with Wales.
But an unpronounceable language.
I am not a speaker.
Well, actually, I would challenge anyone to be able to say something. This is a good one. What do you think?
I think you should tell me how it's pronounced, and I'll try and learn it.
Yeah, well, it's I struggle with words that don't have any vowels.
Yeah, well, that's right.
Apparently, this one is pronounced. There we go. Uzbiti estuit.
Uzbiti estuit.
Fantastic. Okay. Perfect.
Very good. Wow, my first Welsh lesson. Thank you very much.
Well done, and enjoy the night. Thank you.
You too.
But at least one choir member surprised us. I found some really curly words. I mean, this is one that is unbelievable. This is a town in Wales. So do you actually know how to say this town?
Yes.
You do, actually. So I'm going to test you. So can you say this one for me?
Wow. Amazing.
That's fantastic.
That is pretty incredible. I think someone was drunk when they came up with that town name. What do you think?
Very probably, yes. It apparently has a meaning in Welsh, but I don't know exactly what it is.
Then it was time for some more music, dance and song. When it comes to a party, the Welsh and the St David's Society never disappoint.